Good morning, and welcome to Atheist Church. Do I look a little haggard? A little jet-lagged, maybe? Well, I am. It was a great trip to New Jersey and to New York, and thanks so much for my hosts who had me. Let's see, at the Crow's Nest, at the Grizzly Pear in the Village. Very exciting to be playing so close to Cafe Wah and all the other legendary venues in the village. And of course, to William Patterson University, who actually flew me out to participate in their Five Faiths comedy show, which was a lot of fun, performed with some really good comics. More on that later, including some footage from it. I'll just say real quick that I didn't get quite what I intended to from the trip footage-wise because my flip camera, my brand new flip camera, crapped out on me. So I'll be sending it back, and hopefully they'll replace it with one that works. But for now, I wanted to take a minute and review a film that was sent to me for private viewing. Creation, the story of Charles Darwin during the period when he was working to finish his book, Origin of Species. A little backstory, the movie first came into my radar when people were saying, oh, America's too conservative to even play this film, and what a great piece of hype. I never believed it for a second. It's funny the impression that people get of America. We're not all teabaggers. They're a really small, loud minority. Religulous played all over the country. And I'm sure there were places where it didn't sell as many tickets as others. But I went and saw it in Sacramento, and it had already been out for, I think, a week or two. And I sat in an absolutely packed, full house. So then to hear that this movie, a dramatization of part of the life of Charles Darwin, was somehow being blocked from playing here, it just sounded like bullshit to me. My first fear was that maybe it was just a really awful movie. So I put it on ready to see a really bad film. And I'm happy to say that it's actually fairly entertaining. So it's mostly about Darwin's relationship with his family and with his deceased daughter and how that related to his decision to publish or the possibility of not publishing Origin of Species. And really about the process of losing one's faith. At the point where you've intellectually lost it, but you realize that you're letting go of a lot more than just an intellectual position, that it is part of your tie to your community, to your friends, and most importantly to your family. And his wife was a Christian and remained so all her life. So I think, one, it's beautiful that they managed to still preserve their relationship and to carry on, and for most accounts had a good relationship. So that's a neat part of the story, but presents Darwin as very sort of tortured over the ramifications of publishing this book. So I don't know about the historical accuracy of it, so I can't comment on that. I've never read a whole lot about Darwin's personal life. But again, I did enjoy it. I think it's a worthwhile viewing. It does actually present some wonderful atheistic arguments in a very simple, efficient form, which I'm always a big fan of. I don't know that the movie's going to change any minds, but I don't know, maybe it could. Maybe it could humanize this person that so many people are out to demonize. They're so anxious to present Darwin as this monster. And here he's presented as a man who really loved his children, who really loved his wife, who himself was sometimes scared by the scientific discoveries that he was making, and I imagine it must have been so. Really nice film. I think you'll have a nice time with it, and it is playing in American theaters. It's playing right here in Sacramento at the Crest Theater, and maybe in the comment section, those of you who live in other parts of the country can say if or where it's playing near you. So I did think that was pretty funny. That America's afraid to show it. Like we're not that bad, okay? We don't block dangerous movies from playing here. The last movie I heard of being banned here was Necromantic, which was pretty hardcore necro porn, which is a word that shouldn't even exist. If any of my local Atheist Church congregants want to go see the film at the Crest Theater has generously offered to let a group of 10 or more in for a discount. Go ahead and contact me, and we can set up a group viewing of the movie. Go down there in a group of 10 or bigger and get a nice discount on seeing the film. So and maybe we'll report back. Maybe I'll do a little remote Atheist Church from a viewing of it. Although I think some atheist groups in Sacramento already went and saw it this weekend while I was gallivanting around New York. So thanks. Watch for some footage from New York and some more stories about that trip coming up soon. And go see Creation. I would like to see it get some good numbers at the box office and maybe get more people interested in checking it out. I think it's a much gentler approach to exposing the believer to some of these skeptical ideas than a film like Religulous, which really was a film I think was made by atheists for atheists. I don't think it was going to do anything for anyone else. And maybe I'll go sleep for another couple days. Okay, bye.